What's up, YouTubers? It's Rashahd the Collector, and this is a new channel I'm starting to show you guys how I'm gonna increase my game collection. I just recently started collecting games. I'm trying to get in there, you know, from various inspirations on YouTube, seeing game collections and other videos that inspired me to get back in there. So the three systems that I'm gonna start collecting for are the three systems I have currently. And I'm gonna do a brief review on them for my first video. And please send the word around that my channel, Rashahd the Collector, and spread the word basically. So the first system I wanna do a quick review on is my oldest system, which is the Super Nintendo. Very popular system of its time. Actually my uncle gave this to me. He bought this when he was a kid. And he gave this to me, and when I got it, I was so excited, even though the graphics suck compared to what we have now. But it's a really fun-filled system with really awesome games like Mario, Donkey Kong. And it brings back memories, you know? And it's not like the new Xbox 360, no online, but it's still great, and I'm lucky to have it. And it's very retro, and there's a lot of good games out there to collect. And I'm looking forward to start collecting. Here you see there's a power button. It's really like a switch. And then you see there's a reset switch, and it's in really fairly good condition. There's an eject button and the cartridge holder. Let me show you. Just put the cartridge in and it comes out. So really great system, and I'm looking to start collecting, and I'm pretty sure in the future this is going to be worth a lot of money. So thanks a lot, Uncle, for giving this to me and passing it down. Okay, let me move on to my second system, which is the Sony PlayStation 1. The first Sony-made gaming console. People were really excited when this came out. Oh, Sony's gonna make a system, this new company going head-to-head with Nintendo. This is a really great system in terms of RPGs, and it's great. Final Fantasy, which is probably the most highly rated game for this system, Final Fantasy, are great for the Sony PlayStation 1. And I'm glad I have this too. It's not as great as PlayStation 2, I guess, or PlayStation 3. But it's pretty cool, and mine is in fairly good condition. Open, has the power button reset, has two controller slots, and I really love this system. It's simple, it's easy to use, and it's a Sony PlayStation 1, and I'm glad I have it. Now, my third system that I have, and my personal favorite system, maybe of all time, is probably the GameCube. Now, people ask me, why am I so obsessed with the GameCube? Because it's simple, it has tons of great games, and it's cheap. And I first got my GameCube when it was new, when it was $100, competing with Xbox and PlayStation 2, and it broke. And then recently, when I started back collecting, I wanted to buy one new system, a system that I really loved, and a cheap one. So I picked up a $30 used GameCube from GameStop, and it was just black. It's great. It has the air vents, has the open button, the power button, which is the gray button, and the reset button. Two memory slots. As you see, I have a memory card right here, and then it has 4 of the controller ports, so I can play with up to 4 people. And it's a really great, reliable system, and I really love it. And people tell me that if it's so reliable, why did my first one break? My first one broke because of the wiring. I messed it up. It has nothing to do with the GameCube, so this is really reliable, and it's gonna last me a long time, I can tell. And it has really great titles on it, all the way from Mario to Resident Evil. And it's not a kid system. I know that's what a lot of people say. Lastly, I want to show you each controller for the systems. The first controller is the Super Nintendo controller. I do not really like this controller because it has no grip to it, and I cannot really get a handle of it. But it's a basic controller, nothing really special. It has the X, A, Y, B. And it has the left-right pads and the start and select. Nothing really special, but not my favorite controller. But you get what you deal with, and I love the Super Nintendo. So Second is the PlayStation 1 controller. It's I think the same thing as the PlayStation 2 controller. This is one of the greatest controllers ever made. Really fit for the human hand. It's really easy to memorize where everything is, and it's really easy for gameplay. And it's just basically a really great controller, and I bet all you gamers out there agree with me. PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 or whatever really made a great controller. Lastly, we have the Nintendo GameCube controller, which is my favorite because it just feels so right in the human hand. It feels like they specifically sized it for you. You have the joystick, and then you have the analog, and then you have the X, you have the A, X, Y, B, start, then you have the left, right, and then you have another joystick. And I personally like joysticks better than the, you know, just the pad, because joysticks feel more realistic and more right. And then they have the triggers that make this sound when you press them. I like how the triggers feel, and I just like how this basically feels on my hands, and it's a really great control. And yeah, so that's basically it. Those are my 3 systems, and stay tuned for like weekly videos of me. You know, I'm gonna keep buying new games for them. And my next video, please stay tuned and like watch my next video. Is gonna be a video on the games I currently have and brief reviews on them. And I'm really asking you guys to reach out, comment, message, subscribe, and really support this channel. And I want to get it started going. And a little shout out to my cameraman, Ubaid Muhid. Say hi to the camera, Ubaid.
How's it going?
Yeah, he's a great cameraman. He's helping me out. And check out his channel too. What is it?
Mohit 101.
Yeah, Mohit 101. He has some funny videos, just random stuff. And yeah, so show me some support, and check out the next video of my games and my game reviews, and check out weekly videos of the new games I bought. Thanks.